Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. It's so good to be back, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if this is your first time of seeing my face, please, welcome first, and please subscribe, like, comment, share, tell someone about this video. So like I always said, I have premium content for you, and I have one of my friends here again. Then let me tell you about Whitney. Oh Whitney is the CEO. When is someone the CEO? She owns a thriving business. She's the CEO of Beautifully Made Designs. Like, get it? And she makes one of the best zobo in town. Like, if you come into Abia, trust me, I will definitely buy one for you. Trust me. So welcome Whitney. So good to have you after like forever.
Hey,
busy woman. It's so good to have you. You want to talk about your 2022 lessons. What lessons you learned in 2022? So tell us how your 2022 has been and the lessons you learned so far.
Oh my God, where do I start from?
Man of God.
2022 was a lot for me in every way, and especially in business.
Wow.
Trying to have a business in this part of the world, that's the expression. I mean, it's premium shaggy sometimes.
Wow.
Like,
well, you made money. Don't you have to add that one. Billionaire person like you.
We have not reached there, man. People are watching. But it was good. In all, it was good. There were times of crying. Like, there were nights where I would cry. Like, God, you see this thing? I know you told me to start this business, but I think I'm done. Because I was tired. It was like you were working so hard.
You're not seeing
any result.
Wow.
Let me not cry. Okay, so the first lesson I learned, this is not to be cliche in any way, but it is God. It is God. Because there were, like I said, there were nights where I was really broken. Like, why am I working so hard? But is it that I'm doing something wrong? Show me what I'm doing. And at every time, I had to sit back and recount. At every time when I come to God and like, you see this thing, I'm done. It seems like the very next day or highest 2 days later,
you have a breakthrough.
Like, wow. Like, okay, so the most prominent one for this year was in November, first day of November. A friend just told me, I said, are you sure you're not opening a GG store? I said, I've not reached like that to open GG store. It was like, just try, just send me. Then I said, fine. So November 1st, I went to GG. I saw the whole option sold. I registered. They said, let me do the free one first. Let's see how it goes. So November 1st, nothing happened. Second, third, fourth, I had just one view, like only one person had view. I said, okay, I just wanted to confirm that this will not work, so it will not work, let me just. And I forgot. I didn't even open the app for like 3 days. Then I got a text message on my phone that, are you the lady that does gift boxes on GG? I've been trying to reach you. I said, trying to reach me, okay, my phone is, oh no. And I said, okay, this is my WhatsApp number, let's just talk. And we started chatting. I did not know who this man was. So we're just talking. She asked me to send samples. I sent a few boxes of one I had done for Pastor Eno, Jerry. I had done one box for Mr. M of the Revelations. So when she saw, so when she saw this, she said, it's like you're an nsppd. I said, yes, I am an nsppd. What God cannot do, does not exist. She said, okay, I've already started talking to someone else when I could not reach you, but this one of Mr. M has convinced me. I said, devil, you cannot steal this. So she's excited, and nothing. I didn't even think it was anything big. Like, she should just order 1 box or 2 boxes. So she now said, okay, she wants to customize the boxes. So she now sent the names she wants. She was doing the souvenir for her mother-in-law's burial. So she now sent the names that she wanted on the boxes. I wish I can just include a picture.
Don't worry, I'm going to include you. Send them.
Like, when I saw the first name, I said, no, it's like I'm dreaming. It's like something is. And I went on Google to browse the woman's name.
This big woman.
This was not it. Okay, so the name she sent to customize, she was doing a box for His Excellency Goodluck Jonathan. She was doing for the governor and the governor's wife of Bayelsa State.
Wow!
She was like,
what God cannot do,
I think it's
does not exist.
like to even go further. She now, after she said she wanted 10 boxes, she added another 5, 15. She now said she now went to my Instagram. She asked my handle, I gave it to her. She was like, it was not ordering more things. So
Wow.
that was like the very first customer in, okay, we'll be 3 years in May next year. I told her the price. She did not negotiate.
Okay.
She paid that minute in full, not even deposit.
Yeah, I'll pay and pay again.
It's like, and it was above 100K.
Obviously.
So I was like, God,
this is how you are.
I'm so sorry for being a crybaby.
Sometimes that being a crybaby is good.
My God,
It's actually good.
so I that was one scenario of how God came through. Another one was, there are days where you see the social media thing, I'm not in the mood to even post, because I'm not, you post, you suffer, create content, one like, sometimes not even like at all, like. But the days where I just listen to him, just okay, post this, the number of inquiries I get, I say, God, who am I to ever doubt him? So my first lesson for 2022 has to be just trust God, just follow him. Whenever you want to give up, go back to him. He's the one that will give us the strength to continue, because sometimes my mom comes to look at me when I'm working and like, if you don't have passion for what I do, trust me, you will break down. You will literally break down. God, number one, have passion for what you're, because most times I realize in our generation now, a lot of young people just want to do business that they don't blow
immediately. They don't want to follow through the journey
at all. So it doesn't work like that if you don't have passion. It's your passion that will show in what you're doing. Because when the money is not coming forth, it's your passion that will tell you, just hold on little. I've seen a glimpse of what God showed me about my business. So it's just easy to follow through.
I think another thing I'll learn from your story is letting God, you seeing the glimpse, you seeing the light, let God show you. Because probably in those times where situation challenges come, you're tired, you're frustrated, it's that glimpse, that light, ray of light that God has shown you, that you hold on to and say, okay, you know what, I'm continuing this journey not because I feel like, but because of this thing that God has shown me. So I think one of the lessons I'm taking from this is, as we're entering 2023, I should be able to say, God, I want you to show me like a glimpse of how my 2023 will look like. Very important. So that when I enter and maybe things don't turn out the way I expect, I can say, okay, this is what God showed me and I'm holding on to it.
Number 2 lesson has to be relationships.
Is it the relationship like relationship? Okay, just continue.
Relationships, whether it's relationship or other ones. Just having people that believe in you, because it's going to be tough where you feel like you're all alone, nobody understands. But when you have, it doesn't have to be everybody. Even if there are 2 people I know God blessed me with this year, I don't know if I should call their names. There were 2 people.
You can if you want to.
Okay, first from Aduba, number 1. Number 2, Lupel Ijo. Like, there are sometimes where I was, especially Prosper, I was down and out. In fact, sometimes I didn't want to even talk to God because I'm angry. I don't understand. But he saw that this business is beyond you. That's what he keeps telling me. Whitney, this business is beyond you. Just, you can do this. You can do this. He will tell me, see, believe in that thing that God has shown you. Going back to the glimpse again, this thing is more than you. Will God show you something that will not happen? Just keep looking at it, keep believing. The times when I want to cry, I will call him and just be crying and be crying and be crying, and you just, at the end of the day, will pray for me, give me advice. Relationships are very, very important, especially in business, where you feel like there are some people, if you like, especially in my hair, where they don't believe anything should be expensive. I mean, we're all civil servants, this is your thing. If you know the work that goes into making these things, sometimes you wouldn't even hours stretch. So people will not still come and be pricing you like it's crayfish. Like, I mean, so those kind of things really have a way of putting you down. But having relationships that can tap you on the back, like you see this thing.
Yeah.
Then they went out. This is someone like Lupe that will be singing, help me sell my Zobo you talked about in church. Most times I just stand by the gate and people come. It's not because I'm doing all the advertising in the world, no. But they helped me to market. They will carry it on their head like I was paying them. Shout out to them, seriously. So relationships that support you, that help you believe in yourself to grow is very, very important. Then the next thing that the third lesson for me was people are watching. People are always watching.
People are watching.
You might not even believe, but people are watching. I know how many times someone came to me and said, okay, someone was referred. I said, this person told me to meet you. And like, this person that is referring you has never talked to me before. Like, we just did, hi, good morning. But these people are watching.
True.
I think the first year they just used to say, okay, this thing this girl is doing,
let's just see.
She testing the water, she's into first year, second year. So this year I remember Pastor Jerry said something on Wednesday that 2023 God is going to be rewarding consistency.
Yes.
And when he said that thing, it just hit me. In fact, God did not wait till 2023. It happened for me in my 2022. People are watching to see, okay, what's she doing today? What's she doing tomorrow? Is she going to come through? So people are always watching. That lesson hits me hard. Hits me hard. There was another thing that my friend also says. People don't just buy from you because you're the only one doing it. They buy your personality. So they might come. If you're a rude person, if you like make the best Zobo in the world,
they won't buy.
They won't buy.
Yeah, true.
So he comes to me and tells me, you see, this is your selling point of being so nice and so accommodating and so friendly. Don't lose it. People. Exactly. True. Because there are times where I will be so angry. I mean, human beings will make you upset. But just swallow it. Give the best. Let that smile. My friend Paul will say, Whitney, this is your strategy. It still work for you. Because you might just come and want to buy Zobo. I don't drink Zobo. But the way Whitney will just tell you, just smile at you, you just get confused.
Whether to buy it or not.
I'm like, so your personality is, I had to actively work. If you like, let me be angry from the house. Once I'm getting to where I need to put on the best smile, be the most accommodating, just welcome people. I made 3 new customers from Papa's birthday that we celebrated in church. They just came, they were leaving. So they saw how I was. I didn't even notice. It was the next Wednesday, the man came to tell me that it's the way you were even smiling and doing not to see that made me come out. Now he was like, this girl that is demonstrating like this, what is she doing?
You're very quiet. when it comes to business.
So sometimes I just wonder. So God, number 1, 2, relationships. 3 was people are watching. The third one, invest in yourself. I took a lot of risk. Like I've not actively done business before the way I did it this year. I was so intentional about growing. I said, in fact, we can't even continue like this. So you must grow yourself as a business person.
Grow yourself.
Don't be bothered about be inspired by your competition, but don't be competing with your competition. There were 3 people that were making Zobo Insurance of Joy this year alone. People will say, why are you not doing branding like the way this person is doing branding? I know what works for the kind of clients God brings to me. So yes, we'll do branding, we'll do marketing, but don't because this person is doing like this, I must do it like no. So grow yourself. I invested in books. Thank you, Sophia. I bought books this year relating to business, personal growth, then my growth, my spiritual work, but especially business, managing your finances, discipline. You see this thing in business, there's sometimes where one kind of money will enter and I'm like,
sharp.
I need to take care of myself. I need to but God has to sit me down and say, see, financial discipline. You have the money now, but this thing you want to do is good, but it's not necessary now.
So that's what you need. I used to say what you want versus what you
need. Thank you. So the money I used investing in books, it was paying me. I'm like,
I buy one with this. Buy one here.
But you have to actively grow yourself. So you have to add finesse to your business, to yourself as you grow.
Was there any time in your 2022 where probably you wrote like your set goals and maybe 1 out of 5 of it were not achieved?
Yes.
How did you manage it? How did you come out of that disappointment or sadness of the fact that I didn't achieve this thing, didn't work out?
Okay, so one of the goals for my 20 was I wanted to grow my Instagram, reach and all. So yeah, when I started this year, I was at least the smallest 1K. Let me hit the kind 1K. So I started this year. I think I was 400 or so. It's like I was pushing. I'll be putting follow now. All of you buy follow, but it did not happen. We're still on 600 and something. You're close. Well, so I was a bit disappointed, but I realized it's not about hitting the 1K. The people that follow me were organic. I got a lot of jobs and orders from from the small people. And there were people that did find out what works for you. So Instagram was good, but I think the greatest reach for me for social media is Facebook and WhatsApp. So Instagram was good. I got a few jobs, but it didn't happen. I was a bit disappointed, but I said next year we push again. So the next target I had for this year was I wanted to have a particular amount saved up so that I can
take the business to the
next level, because debit alerts going to start entering for January. Because you need to stock up, you need to do a lot of things. I did not exactly hit that particular target, but business was good. Beginning of the year, of course, was not so rosy, but the last 3 months of the year was good.
God just started to bring all your year into one, and that last 3 months was like the breakthrough you needed.
So the social media growth did not happen. The exact financial target I had did not happen for my business. The financial target I had for my business did not exactly happen, but we're still here, we're still growing. Even though we're close for the year, we're still not having orders. Like, you remember people say,
but have one from me, please.
Oh my God. Never.
Thank you. So I think one of the things I learned from this last thing you said is things might not have worked. When you said something, use the clause, use the conjunction but. That means in spite of what didn't work out, there are other things, and I think it's always important that we focus on what worked and be grateful for that. And by the time we now open our eyes and see, we now discover that the things that even worked were even bigger than what we wanted.
I did not enter this year expecting to make a box for
this kind of people.
Like, every time I think of the name, like, I'm humbled. When I was making a box,
so he has a box in his house that has this.
Yes, I mean.
Thank you so much, Whitney. I had a lot of fun filming this and listening to the lessons I learned. I have a business I also run, and it's given me a lot of lessons I'll take, especially for my business. Invest in yourself, which is important. I was not asking myself, this year I did not read any book of business like that. Next year I have to do better. So I learned a lot. We have to relationships, especially now we're entering, and it's so amazing that the 3 people or the 4 people that I have spoken with and they've shared their lessons. We talked about relationships, talked about friendships, and I'm like, wow. I mean, this is very important for us to know that relationships. You can't overemphasize the importance of relationship in your life. You can't decide to block everybody because you don't know who will be there for you when you need them. And for you to not just be their friend or be there, let them be your in your circle because of when you need them. Because they also would need you at some point in their lives, and you also need to be there for them. And I think it's pretty important that we take that to 2023. Our relationship, the people that are in our circle. First of all, who are those in your circle?
In your circle, yes.
Is it the people that will tell you, I think you should just go and get it right? If this is stressful and you're not making it, or is it the people that will push you, that even know what God are sensitive enough to say that, okay, this is what God has shown you, and remind you when you're frustrated, when you're overwhelmed, say, this is what God said to you, and we need to hold on to that in spite of what we are saying.
Yes.
And I'm really saying shout out to Prosper and Repel for being that friend and for being there for you in 2023. We all need a prosper and
we
in our
all
lives.
need we do
We do need people like that. So thank you so much, Whitney. I really appreciate this, and thank you guys so much for staying tuned to the end of this video. Please subscribe, please tell someone about this, comment, tell us which of the points really struck a chord to you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.